I'm Nicole.
And I'm Jason. And this is Husband Tea Torture.
So this is episode 2, and in case you missed it last time, our general format is that we taste 2 teas, one that I think Jason will like and one that I don't think he'll like. So first up is the tea that he'll like, and today that is Master Zhu's Rou Gui from Postcard Teas. It's the last of this tea, but I really enjoyed it. It's a Wu oolong, which has like a dark roasty flavor, so I definitely think that's something that would be more up Jason's alley. So let's give it a try. So, do you recall trying any Wu oolongs before?
No. I don't recall anything you give me. It's just a blur. It's either here, try this, you're gonna like it. Try it, you're not gonna like it, and I want to see your face.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
And now you just publicly do it. Nice cups, though.
They are nice cups.
I don't know what these ones are called, but they're nice.
So it's called rice grain. So they put a clear glaze.
Is that because these look like little rice grains?
That is exactly why.
Yes!
See? You're picking things up already.
If I didn't pick that up, there's a problem.
So Rou Gui translates as like a cassia or cinnamon. And so
it's very earthy.
Yeah.
It's super earthy.
Definitely. So the cinnamon kind of, a lot of these teas will have a very subtle spicy note to it.
See, I'm not getting like any cinnamon out of it.
It's not like super cinnamon. Like, don't think like a chai like.
No, but I'm
cinnamon.
saying I'm getting nothing cinnamon out of it.
As it cools, the taste is going to change a little bit too.
Not sure what I'm getting out of it.
These teas are also very roasty. They're charcoal roasted, so that's definitely like the predominant taste.
I can see that in there.
Yeah.
But you get that after.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that at first.
No.
Can we have cups that have handles on them?
Not this episode. Maybe in the future.
In episode 704,
maybe
I'll finally give you a cup with a handle on it. I feel like I'm drinking the world's smallest cup of soup.
Yep.
It's good though. It's, you know.
So you do like it?
I don't know if it's like really astringent.
Uh-huh. It does have a certain... Good, you're learning.
And you put leaves in my cup.
I'm sorry.
It's not in yours.
We can change cups if you want. You know what?
I have to learn.
I don't have cookies, you can deal.
I have to learn. The 10 years of relationship, I have to learn stuff.
And so this type of oolong is also really known for kind of having like a mineral taste. It's hard to imagine, but like imagine what like a wet rock smells like. No?
No. I don't know what you do when I'm not around. I don't do that.
Like a river rock. You know, like if you pull a rock out of the river and it's got like a real mineral smell to it? No?
Nope.
Okay.
0 for 2.
I mean, it's okay. Like, everybody has different reference points with teas, so that's the kind of cool thing for me, is that, like, what I think is one thing isn't going to be what you think.
I get what you see, like, the mineral taste, though, now. It's like, this may sound really weird. It's like, what I imagine, like, how dirty this may sound, but, like, licking a rock.
Okay.
It tastes like.
But that's not far off from what I said. I said smelling instead of licking.
All right, well, mine's slightly worse.
We do not advise licking rocks.
Sometimes.
But
the mineral part I'm getting now, I'm still not getting the cinnamon. I'm getting like the aftertaste, like how you said, like the charcoal-y.
Okay.
It doesn't come first, it comes like behind it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So let me do a second infusion before we start our second tea.
Goody. Are these handmade like this?
Yeah.
They just...
They are, yeah.
And what is it, just like the glaze that goes through it?
Uh-huh. There's like a clear glaze that basically there's holes in the porcelain and then they just go and fill it in with a clear glaze after.
I figured that part. I wonder if it was handmade though.
Yeah. I haggled for these at World Tea Expo and got a really good deal on the set.
Do all teas get stronger on the second one?
Not all teas, but I would say most teas. Like, I generally am not a rinser. Some people like to rinse the tea to like, and then they dump that.
What do you mean rinse it?
Like, they'll just brew it really quick and empty the water out, and then they just dump that.
Why?
It's kind of an old wives' tale thing that like people say that the tea's dirty and you need to wash it, but I feel like a quick dip in hot water is not going to really do much if there's something that's going to kill you in your tea. So,
yeah.
And I'd rather just have a really good first cup instead of having to wait for it, you know? Sorry if there's noise in the background. It sounds like our landlords are having a dance party, but hopefully it's not too loud on the video.
I didn't really notice it until you just told me.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
I'm just so used to it at this point that I don't even get it anymore.
Yeah, lockdown's fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're having a good time. But we're having a better time.
If there's tea involved, always.
My wife's having a better time. It does not taste too much different from the first one.
Yeah, no, Rou Gui oolongs generally stay pretty consistent. It's like they'll basically kind of stay the same, and then just when they're done, they'll fall off. Like it'll be much weaker.
Is that pretty much like when it happens? Does it have like a turning point where?
Yeah. I mean, every tea's a little bit different. For Rou Gui oolongs, I find they don't last quite as long as maybe some other oolongs do.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
And like I said, like I was said in the first episode, the tea that you gave me that I said I was going to like, there are teas that I've had that I've liked better.
Yeah.
But this is still something like, say, if you made it, do you want a cup? I would say, yeah, I'd have a cup.
Okay. And with Rou Gui oolongs, it's kind of interesting too, because where they grow is a kind of protected area, like a natural preserve. And so the teas grown within that natural preserve are kind of the ones that are considered much higher quality and they're more valued. And those teas actually tend to last longer when you're brewing them, where a tea that's grown outside of that natural area can be really very, very similar, but it's not going to be quite as much of a staying power as a tea that was within the natural preserve.
I'm trying so hard to remember all the things that you're saying here on the camera, but I feel like a half hour after we're done filming, I'm going to be watching TV, I'm going to be like, I think she said something that I should remember.
Yeah. It's okay. YouTube will be your cheat sheet.
So are we going to try the second one now?
Yeah, I think we'll move on to our second tea.
I don't like that smile on your face.
All right. Ready for round two?
No, I'm not.
So I actually am going to rinse this quickly because it's a compressed tea. And that just kind of helps open it up.
So you're just doing something you said you don't believe in.
I said I don't usually. But there's a time and a place for everything.
Just like today, it's the time and the place for me to drink something nasty.
Won't be that bad. So tea number 2 is a Shou Puerh. I actually got this in a tiny mini tong that I couldn't resist buying. Bitter Leaf Tea had these as part of their tea market experience that they do, where they kind of have just like really unique tea finds. They had a little tong of Sheng and a little tong of Shu. So we're gonna try some Shou Puerh. What?
Shane and Shu.
That's what they're called. I didn't make up the name. So this tea can be very earthy. But earthy's not necessarily a bad thing.
Don't I like earthy?
You do like earthy.
So what's like
It's
kick?
It's very earthy.
Oh, so it's like a cup of dirt.
Some people call it like forest floor. But honestly, I like that taste. And it is good for digestion. So this is usually my go-to for like Thanksgiving. I'll bring some over when I go to over a family's house.
Oh, that is so just... It looks like liquid mud. That's no bueno.
No bueno?
No buenos. Oh, it's so much worse when it's hot. Oh, and when it cools off,
Yeah?
but when it's hot, it's just like, no.
It's so smooth, though.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it's not bitter. Or it's not astringent.
No, but it just seems like you went to the bedroom and took your teapots, took some dirt out of it, just threw it in the cup. It's not
It's
good.
very, very earthy.
Oh,
And so, Shou Puerh, the part of why it tastes the way it does is that the leaves are actually fermented during processing. So they basically pile the leaves under a hot, wet blanket and make like a tea compost. So that process can take, months, but it kind of breaks down the tea leaves and makes them really dark, even though they haven't been fully oxidized the way a black tea would be.
Tea made in hot, wet blankets. Don't like those. Check that on the list. I just chugged it to get rid of it.
Okay. You did it though.
Not willingly, but I did it.
I don't have a gun to his back. It was willingly.
But she did to me.
All right. We'll have to try again next time. Definitely let us know in the comments if there's something you would like Jason to try. I know a lot of folks mentioned that they wanted him to try pour. So we'll definitely have to try a shung pour in a future video. But also let us know if
Is that
there's
something
any...
I wouldn't like?
I honestly don't know how you'd feel about it.
Which are one of the recommendations that you said I wouldn't like? Maybe some of them in our comments in the past.
Definitely a lot of people really like to see your torture. So
See what kind of friends
like
you got now,
my
huh?
buddy Jeff from Lazy Literatus said more torture. So we got to work on that. I know a lot of people were saying that they wanted him to try pour. We did try a Shou Puerh today, but we're definitely going to try a shung pour in the future. Maybe one that's really extra bitter. We'll see. But we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.
Hey, wife. Hubba, hubba. I told my wife I didn't like tea and she did this to me. Alright, it's not gonna be so bad.
Huh?
It's not gonna be so bad.
I mean, you might not hate it, honestly.
When you say I might not hate it, that means Jason's not gonna like this. You can look.
Oh my god.
Did it break?
No.
And I didn't even do it. That was you.
That was...
Butterfingers.
Oh,
Really?
I just want to go just like drink mouthwash.
It wasn't that bad.
You are so lucky I love you.